entry, this one. Super clean, top guy in there, top family. There are some absolutely tough streeters down here tonight. Love seeing a whole bunch of internationals, whole bunch of cop rims and center lines all out and about. There's even a few JDM rocking up, loving it. Welcome to the Horsepower Crew live stream on YouTube. We were just live. Oh wow, a Leyland Executive. You don't see those out very often. Love the Corvette. Stingray's the best. Yeah, it is, especially in red. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the shape of the Corvette Stingray. Absolutely gorgeous. Another icon, red Mustang, baby. Don't hit the crowd. Says no entry. All right, they did it well. They did it really well. Nice Sandman. For Paul, always for Paul. Love it. Paul Walker inspired. I love the HSV rims on an R34. Like, you don't see that very often. I love how mixed up it is. So it's like a tough streeter wheel on a JDM car, and it's for Paul Walker. Love it. Bit of Chev goodness over there. Bit of Audi Quattro over here. I see a Beetle. I love Beetles, and I know lots of people on our channel love Beetles. That is just gorgeous. Look at the chrome trims on that. That is superb. Now, if you have a white car like this one, or that one, or even that one, you can enter wintertime snow and shine for in the snow white area. If you've got something jet black like that, it'd be in our dark night. If you have something dark grey, it'd be in our dark grey section. Something green, lush green section of wintertime snow and shine. We also have half price entry for everything on 2 or 3 wheels. Absolutely love it. Really tough HT Prem. Love the rumble in the jungle here tonight. It is superb. Let's get some shout outs underway to Jerry Klusterman. In the comments just down here, guys, you see my fingers pointing. Drop a comment just like Jerry did. Let you know we're live down here at Brickworks. There is still a ton, as you can see, all the way down. Ton of tough streeters coming in and also a few leaving. You want to turn in here? Last chance. Power steering on? Yeah, that's it. The gym work this week. Well done, boys. Well done. Nice set of RAH rims. South Aussie on another South Aussie, the VN. Sexy Lexus F-Series. You don't see too many ISFs. Love the SRT 300s. They are superb. We've also got here HSV. Love the green on this. Definitely something I want to see entered for wintertime snow and shine. 2026 back at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, multi-storey car park. Whether you got something in lush green or snow white or even winter blues, we've got the floor for you. There has already been over 200 entries. If you've got something bronze like this, goes in our fireplace with our reds and yellows. Something white like this, Valiant 200 in our snow whites. Something black like this in our dark night. Something red like this Impala, tough, or orange like this Chrysler in our fireplace. But entries will be closing soon, guys. We've already taken 200 and there's only so much space we have at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre. So hit horsepowercrew.com/WSS to get your expression of interest in. And we are going to have an absolute rad night. Actually, not far from here. We're here at Brickworks, and it's just around the corner with the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, multi-storey. Going to be an absolute ripper night. Hey man. Yeah, good. Fairlane 500, absolutely gorgeous. If you do have something bronze, that's in our fireplace, or something in gorgeous blue like this, that's in our winter blues and purples area. Something red like this H series, or something yellow like that one, in our fireplace. Hey boys, how are you? And lady. Hey, hey. Another Century over here. Love that color. That's like a silver, like gorgeous silver. Love it. Superb. Well, let's keep looking. Very nice Super through here. I love the big bench seat out the front. Superb. There is a whole stack of rides. Geez, where do I start? Someone did ask about this Tirana before. Gorgeous green. Seen this Falcon before. Comes out to a lot of meets. Howdy. Hey, how are you guys? And I love this one. It's also a Horsepower Crew follower. If you do have something pink, it would be in our fireplace. If you do have something silver like this R35 GTR, or like this SS, that would be in our silver lining section of Wintertime Snow and Shine. Let's get some shout outs out of the way to AK Hildu. I don't know how to say your name. AK Hildesable, saying, is this Australia? It is South Australia. Yes, we're in Australia, we're in the southern part. Shout out to, can't turn away this bright orange hot rod. You can see the motor shaking. Shout out to HRA P3B9J saying hello bro. Nettie P76TB said hi. Dominic Albanese said hi. Hey mate, how are ya? And Nettie said nice. I think this 34 hot rod is very nice. Check that out. If you do have something orange, enter our fireplace section of Wintertime Snow and Shine. If you do have something yellow, the engine bays will be plentiful on the night. That is a lot of cubes in there. Do not miss our next show, Wintertime Snow and Shine, back for a 6th time, back at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, multi-storey car park for the 2nd time. If you've got something green like this VL, absolutely get it entered at horsepowercrew.com/WSS. We would love to fill every floor. Absolutely gorgeous, Christine. For those of you that don't know, this car was a possessed style car in the movie Christine, and that's why they've got the number plate Pure Evil. What have we got on this side? VRVS, another Holden Prem over here. Pro HQ, this one was Street Machine of the Year. I reckon it was 2019. Absolutely tough machine. It is very worthy, super tough ride, lots of rubber down the back. One of my favorites. So if you do have something in silver or grey, that'll be our silver lining or cloudy grey section of Wintertime Snow and Shine. The Woghorn comes out on nights like tonight because there's a lot of Valiants like you see there. Superb HT, turn up your sounds. If you love hearing the rumble in the jungle, superb. Haha, Nettie said typo dibs. There's a Tirana over there. There's a Tirana over there. It is the night to get your Tirana out and cruise it. How are you fellas? Top night for it. Love the Adelaide hubcaps on it. Nice VL over here. I remember this Camaro. Came out to our first show. Hey Pete, how are you man? Good. I haven't seen this one for years. It's been, had a bit of work on it. It was at our first Horsepower Crew show down at My Lens. Nice. Just around the corner from here. You brought your Torrey? Yeah, Torrey. The yellow one? Yeah. Yeah. I
put that into
wintertime
as well.
Love it. You're going to be in our fireplace. Yeah, I'm trying to get you on camera.
Well, hopefully I can.
Yeah. Don't worry, mate. You've been a big supporter. Okay. I'll make sure I get you approved. Yeah, it's one of the two. And the Utes got every colour, so you could be on every floor. Yeah.
That's why I didn't know what was going to be last time.
Yeah, well, we put you in the blues because the blues and purples, you know, it was a really good fit.
It is what it is.
That is.
I was there.
That's it. You're always supporting. Thanks again, man. Take care. Have a good night. Superb. Always great seeing lots of Horsepower Crew followers out at other shows, and this is why we do these live streams, to show the whole scene here in Adelaide of what's going on. Gorgeous 57 Chev with an LS motor, so you get all of the modern goodness, in the classic H series over here, Mercedes, another Tirana, another HT. Nice XC, I love that gold color. And we know this VL well, always superb. Steve's car is always a pleasure to see, and always a pleasure to see Steve. I saw him out there when I was having my Euros. Love the Chev. Another Holden GTSR. This one's a Horsepower Crew volunteer guy with his 57 Chev. Superb. Now there is a stack of rides with their bonnets up just over here, this section here, as you can see over here and all the way down. Let's get some close-ups of what's going on with this HK. Look at that engine bay. Is that not superb or what? Like, you cannot see any battery, you can't see any wiring. It's like a floating motor. There's a lot of man hours in that engine bay to make it look that way. Let's make sure we hit a thumbs up on this video for that HK. Absolutely superb. Well, from HK to HG, there's another one here with its bonnet up. Once again, like a floating motor design. No wonder it is in this display area. Have to agree with you, Nettie, it is super clean. 6383, a staple of Adelaide's car scene. Comes out quite often, absolutely superb. I love the silver on black theme, and it's also brought into the interior over here. And a whole stack of rubber out the back just to keep some grip happening. Auto meter, get shift gauge, love it. Big K&N filter, absolutely superb. Another one of our followers and one of the staples of the South Australian car scene. Big shout out to Sam Zullo with his red Monaro. Now this takes me back. I used to have an R33 Skyline in black. That's probably even it. That definitely gives me some memories. Hey guy, hey. Nice VL, I remember going for a ride in those. Hey Georgie, good timing. How about that? I love it, good seeing you. Yeah, thanks man. Rumble in the jungle over here with Guy Wallace with his Chev. Sweet Cortina in front. I'll try and block the road for him and get a shot at the same time. Watch out behind you, mate. Nice. How good's that? Hey. What a superb machine. Love his 57. Check out this Camaro as well. It is a night for Chevy goodness. Love it. Look at that rubber out the back. Yeah. Hey, I saw your car, man. Looks wild. Love the new wheels. Superb HQ. Nice weld wheels. Little 86. Cool little car. Superb Monaro over here. Love the GTR. GTR Tirana. I'm not going to get in this guy's shot. Hey, how are you, Chief? Hey, buddy, yeah, good, good. I'll give you the reverse handshake. Yeah, cool. I didn't want to ruin your shot, man. Yeah. How good is this? With you in it. Yeah, yeah. Might be worth it. A dollar extra. That's it, $1.50. Check it out, guys. Like, my voice echoes in this engine bay. That's how much space there is. Absolutely love it. This would be so much fun on the road. GTR Tirana, and the same color over there in the HQ. And the thing that I've just noticed is the bright white interior. Check it out. No Euroses or Maccas inside that interior. That is definitely a show car. And love the classic plates on this HQ as well. Another great example. Another one of our followers, Never Late, is here. I'll go between the cones. One of the things that I love about it is the flat tray of goodness out the back. Takes me back to the 2000s with all that checker plate. Definitely going to get some checker plate on the floors though, because that was definitely what we used to do in the 2000s, back in the auto salon days. But you're never late in a 308. Oh, sorry. You're all right, all good. I just had this puppy go between my legs. I'm not the only one. There you go, all good, all good. A whole stack of gorgeous cars out here tonight at Tuff Streeters. Let's make sure we hit a heart up the screen for all the guys that have brought their rides out. This one's got some coolant coming out of it. Hopefully the owner knows. Pro BC over here. Another car that's had some incredible fabrication work. Have a look through here. You can see the roll cage, race seats. It is incredibly tough. Another one of my favorites. That's it, serious engineering. You called it out. Superb XW as well. Man, there is so many nice rides here tonight. Looks like the Lincoln has parked up over there. I really like Lincolns. What else we got? Holden over here, Holden over there. Nice Chevy Camaro, VR, VS, Ford, Holden. It's definitely a Holden versus Ford with a little bit of a mix in between. That to me looks like a motor from a VN Commodore in this ute. Another horsepower crew follower in here. They are big cars, but they don't have to take up 1.5. Gorgeous Tirana. We know this one quite well. This one was also runner-up for Street Machine of the Year. Another one of our horsepower crew followers. Now, whether you do have a classic in red like this, or perhaps something a bit more modern like this Ford in red, or maybe that yellow Tirana, that would be in our fireplace section of Wintertime Snow and Shine. If you do have something in silver or grey, that is in our cloudy grey or silver lining area of Wintertime Snow and Shine. We also have our winter blues and purples, just like Joe Stang, another horsepower crew follower, and our lush green section. Now guys, we have taken over 200 entries, including these three over here have entered our next event. If you do not want to miss out on our multi-story event, it is the first time in 6 years that we'll be back at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, multi-story car park. Hit horsepowercrew.com/WSS for Wintertime Snow and Shine, and you will be able to enjoy it. Now, anyone that does come up to me or my car today gets a $50 voucher for our mates at SB Precision Detailing. All you got to say is Wintertime Snow and Shine to me here on camera, and I'll give you $50 for SB Precision Detailing. Nice Cuda. Another horsepower crew follower. I remember him coming to our early shows over 10 years ago, because we've been around for 10 years. This is our 10th year. We love our JDM cars, like this little Celica, our Valiants, like that one. Superb. Let's keep moving and looking through the car park, see what's going on, what's around. There goes a V8 RS4. Nice ute. Nice hot rod. Bomb Chev 54. Love the aircon down the side. It's a nice touch. Bel Air. 3 fat bikes. Love how fat these are. Check it out. Nice. How good. Very cool wagon. Is there someone sitting in the back? No one's sitting in the back. You got to sit in the back and watch all the cars go by.
Not mine, man.
No, not yours. There you go. There you go. But it is super clean. That is delicious. Well, let's have a look at what's going on through this section over here. Another bike rolling through. Big Chev, Impala. Love the center lines. Superb. Love sunset nights like tonight. Just to think, a week ago it was absolutely drenching in rain, and tonight it is the perfect summer night. Not too hot, Not too cold. Great night to be out with the fam. Love it. Sweet Beamer. HT over there. Another sweet Impala. Love the side profile of this one. Check that out. Got the bead locks on the back. Love the reverse cowl. That is superb. Skyline over here. 34 four-door. The VR4. Bit of Commodore versus Ford Falcon. Bit of H series. Bit of VL. With a whole lot of ponies in the front. H series, another VL. Huge turbo. That turbo is almost as big as the motor there. That is superb. A lot of engine bays open tonight. Lots of goodies to check out down here at the Brickworks. I believe they're cruising at 8 o'clock, so it's 7:31 right now, so in 29 minutes time they will be heading off. I believe they're going through Ashwin Parade and then out to Tapley's Hill Road from Henley Beach Road. Oh, that's going to look good cruising. That is superb. Really nice Chev. Nice night for cruising that. We've got on this side. And then they're going down to the Sailmaster. And then anyone can keep cruising along the coastline or stop at the Sailmaster to have a bite to eat, have a chat. 3 really superb rides here. You got the Tirana Coupe, you got the Tirana 4-door, and then you got the big boy Chev in the middle. Love it. That's one of my favorite car parks at the Brickworks, all on its own. Hard to get a dent in that one. HQ, superb. What did we miss out on down here? Actually, I saw this Prem here before. I love the chrome, and you know what? I don't just love the chrome on this. I also love that they've gone to the level of detail of painting the wheels the same color as the car. It is just absolutely superb. And it's actually for sale. So there you go. And there's a phone number. There you go. There's a phone number for anyone that does want to have a superb Prem in that color and chrome. It is superb. It is great. HQ. Tuff, HR, we're gonna go over here, BC Valiant, H series, so Chevs. I love this Austin. It's like a bathtub on wheels. That is great. Big shout out to Mr. GTS, another staple of the South Australian car scene. Tirana over here, HQ over there. Someone going down the road, not doing the right thing. See a roll cage in that HR. Lots of goodness. All right, let's go have a look at what's going on down this end of the Brickworks for Adelaide Tuff Streeters tonight. It is the perfect night for it. Let's make sure we get a thumbs up on this video for Adelaide Tuff Streeters for bringing this event back. It is great to be out here, out and again. Hopefully everyone cleans up after themselves and put their rubbish in the bins and support the traders down here, because that's what it is all about, having that positive impact on those small businesses. There's certainly a whole stack of people down this end, right near the pizza and pasta traders, and we didn't get to have a look at this Lincoln before. I love Lincolns. I love the body line that goes all the way down. It is just superb. And the suicide doors, see the 2-door handles either side? You might remember from Bad Boys in the film where they pop both doors at the same time, the first film. And it also has a bench seat, but that also folds down. Super classy car, this one. I love the Lincoln Continental. It is just superb. It is an ultimate cruiser. They do call them slabs as well, especially when they're slammed. They are superb. All right, what else do we got? We've got a Hay Charger coming through. Chrysler Valiant. Love the Hemi. The 4 more Cortina. What we got here? Oh, very nice. It's actually the poster car for wintertime snow and shine. Hey champ, how are you, man? Looking for a car park? Yeah, 2 lanes that way. You might get lucky. So yeah, that car is actually on our poster for wintertime snow and shine, joining us in the multi-storey car park of the Adelaide Entertainment Centre. Not very long. Oh, he's going to play chicken with the HQ. All right, they're going to play friendly. There you go. They're going to go each way. I haven't done too much filming of myself. My name is JK from here, from Horsepower Crew on our YouTube channel. We're down here at Brickworks Marketplace. Let's get a shout out to those guys to make sure they do this again, because we love events like these and we love HQs like these. No power steering in this baby. You got to do the arm work. You got to do the arm work. That's it. Yay. All right, so make sure you do not miss our next event, wintertime snow and shine. Every colour on every floor of the Adelaide Entertainment Centre multi-storey car park. We do not get access to the multi-storey very often, guys, so make sure if you do have a car of an enthusiast kind here in Adelaide, make sure you do get your entry in at horsepowercrew.com, and your expression of interest will be considered in not very long, and we can make an absolute cracker night of it. Well, this is me, JK from Horsepower Crew, signing off from Brickworks Marketplace. We'll get the chimney in the background. There it is, here at Adelaide Tuff Streeters. No live stream tomorrow, but make sure that you've hit subscribe and the notification bell, because we'll be live with you again around this time next week. Happy motoring, guys. See you soon.